Disguise, Deception, and Disaster. That's right, I'm talking Doctor Who, Series 9, Episode 7, The Zygon Invasion. Now, pay attention to this whole video, because at the end, we still got to make sure to give away that sonic screwdriver pen. I know you guys noticed things are a little bit different, and that's because we're here at Comikaze. And since we are at Comikaze, I decided to make myself feel at home, so made sure I brought my own TARDIS.
Spoilers.
What?
Read ahead, spoil all the surprises. Not peeking at the end.
Isn't travelling with you one big spoiler?
And what a concept it was. It was amazing. Essentially what we got was a contemporary kind of type and shadow of what we're seeing right now in the Middle East when it comes to ISIS and, well, the kind of revolutionary individuals and what they're doing there and how they feel that they aren't really counted and they're rebelling against what they do know. That's great. I mean, truth of the matter is, for myself, I didn't expect to see something that would touch on something this recent, but it was great to do it. And also along with it, it was a kind of concept of, hey, you guys remember when? That's when they kept bringing up the Zygons and what happened in the 70s, what happened in the 80s. And even when they did that, we got a flashback. We got to see a very familiar face. And that's what made it great for me, because seeing, no, I'm just doing a review. What? No, I don't need you. I'm just doing a review. That's,
You're rude.
I'm not.
Rude and not Ginger.
Wow. Well, moving on with the concept. What made it really great also is that, yes, we had the idea of what we already always see, which is the setup, slow burn, and the big twist, which we'll get to in a bit. But they did it in a way that made us say, oh, I still have a bit of nostalgia, and yet I loved this episode. So the concept itself gets a 5 out of 5 hashtags because it was full, it was great, and it made me remember things that I pretty much forgot. The story was great. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 hashtags. The idea that the Doctor is still worried about, well, hybrids itself is very truthful and truth-telling of the Doctor, and there are consequences to what he does, hence truth or consequence. And right now the Doctor's dealing with both. He has to face the fact that he created this hybrid that may be the prophecy that Davros told him about in the Witch Familiar. I mean, he made River, he made Jack, he made a Shielder, and who knows what else he's making. So it's a big worry for the Doctor, and we see it weighing heavy on him. It's a through line that's happened in this entire series, and I know it's something that we're gonna address at the end. But seeing that this was a two-parter, getting so much as far as information being provided to us was a great way for exposition to happen in this episode. So, like I said before, 5 out of 5 hashtags. It was great. Characters are something that we see a lot of, so right off the bat, I'm going to give the characters 4 out of 5 hashtags. The reason for that is because we have the Doctor, who we see all the time. Great, that was good. Clara was interesting because it was more of a change. She was a Zygon halfway through the episode, and we had no clue. She played it well, so that was depth going on for that character, and it was great to see. Oswald, finding out more about her, her separation between her and her sister, it was tough. I didn't realize that she saw that other counterpart of her as a sister. It was great to see her suffer through loss. That character was even fleshed out more than what we had before. And then we have Unit, which I didn't really care too much about. I'm not a big Unit fan. Sorry guys, if you are, that's your deal. I'm not. And of course the Zygons, which are becoming my favorite villains. They are pretty much the Cylons of Doctor Who. So yes, please more Zygons. So, characters, like I said before, 4 out of 5 hashtags. They were good, but not that amazing. Final thoughts for this episode. It was great. I'm giving it a 5 out of 5 hashtags. I mean, I know what you guys are thinking right off the bat. Daniel, I don't think you have an episode of Doctor Who that you don't like. Well, truth of the matter is, for this series, I haven't found one I don't like. I mean, even Rotten Tomatoes is saying this series so far is guaranteed fresh. These are critics. These are you guys. And you guys are saying it's great. There's a reason why. I mean, the writing has really improved and everything about it conceptually has been brought up to like a higher caliber. So we're getting the cream of the crop. And as far as what's happened in this episode, I know I should go on about what else I really loved, etc., but I just wanted to point out hints concerning Clara. We knew she was a Zygon at the moment when she saw that there was a problem in that house and there was a child in distress. She just said, okay, next scene, wiping her hair, walking away. Then after that, when we know that there's some big problem happening, Clara should have said, all right, let's go ahead and handle this issue. Right after she got debriefed, first thing she said was, I gotta pop in at home because I gotta pick up something. Really? Pick up something? Come on. Do you not care about the world? But then again, that's an inconsistency that we have as far as her character, but that's something for another story. But this episode was great. So that 5 out of 5, I'm holding on to it. It was a good episode. Last week, we were looking to give away the Sonic Screwdriver pen. Guess what? You're still eligible. All you need to do is post this video on a social media outlet. That means Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or even Reddit. Once you do, copy and paste the link down below in the comments. We'll pick you as a winner. It's gonna be easy to do. Make sure you guys do it. Well, I'm Daniel here at Comikaze, and it was great telling you guys what I thought about Doctor Who. But I'm gonna leave. Before I do, make sure you subscribe. Hit that button so you can keep up to date on everything trending in geek pop culture. I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and pop into next week and get that review out of the way.